Lions TV, it's transfer deadline day, it's Friday, and it's good news. Someone is through the door, very unexpected, and an absolutely brilliant signing, in my opinion. I'm very excited about this one. Kenneth Zohore signs from West Bromwich Albion on loan until the end of the season. The 26-year-old, 6'2" Danish striker joins from Premier League side West Bromwich Albion, for whom he joined in 2019 for £8 million from Cardiff. Let's go back to the very beginning of his career. Kenneth Zohore started his professional career in his native Denmark, playing for Copenhagen between 2010 and 2012. In 2012, he goes to Fiorentina. The Italian side buy him on a 3-year contract. He spends 3 years at Fiorentina without actually kicking a ball and spending time back in his native Denmark on loan at various clubs. And after his contract in Italy expired, he returns once again to Denmark, playing for OB and scoring 9 goals in 24 games. Eventually, after a brief loan spell at Cardiff, he makes it permanent in 2016, his time in England. And over the course of the next 3 years, he has a very, very successful time at the Cardiff City Stadium under Neil Warnock, playing 84 times for the Bluebirds and scoring 22 goals. For the mathematicians amongst us, that's around 1 in every 4. I've watched every goal he scored for Cardiff earlier on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description below, and mate, it excites me. He is very, very strong and powerful. He's 6'2", but he looks much bigger. He's a big old lump. He's a big unit. And what he is what I love, and what I loved about his goals. You immediately think, big lump, 6'2", crosses into the box. He isn't that type of player. The majority of the goals he's scored in the videos that I've just watched is he gets the ball from deep and he just goes fuck off and he attacks the goal, runs directly in a straight line, no sideways passing, trying to get it wide. He knows what he wants. He wants the goal and he just makes a direct beeline for it, shows his power, holds people off, left-footed as well, by the way. Great strike on him. And as I said, the majority of his goals I've just watched from his time at Cardiff are honestly really, really promising, really, really exciting times. So it's a great signing for us. Does that mean Troy Parrott will now not return to the club? I'm not sure. I think we'll still have Troy Parrott back when the time comes. I think this gives us better options. I think this could maybe push other players out of contention. I don't really feel that we're doing, the business in that area. And if we can get Zohore, we can get Parrott, we can get Bradshaw firing, and then we've got Matt Smith there as well. As I've said, primarily for us, I think our biggest problem is going to be, and one that could hamper us in the division this season, is scoring goals. If Zohore comes in, I don't think that's going to happen. Once again, I'll say, and this is no disrespect to Troy Parrott, was all excited for Parrott, was all saying Parrott should be playing, Parrott will be in our starting 11, without actually ever seeing Parrott kick a ball for the club or in the Championship. Zohore knows this division, knows it well. As I said, he scored a hatful of goals for Cardiff against Preston, Leeds, all the usual suspects in the division, big clubs. He's a very, very good player for me. Obviously, he moved on from Cardiff in July 2019. As I said, joins West Bromwich Albion. West Bromwich Albion then promotes to the Premier League, and he has found his time at the Hawthorns Limited since his move. He scored 3 goals in 15 appearances, so not too bad at all. He went for around £8 million, so he's definitely a player that I believe is possibly the top end of what we can hope for. To get a player in of this calibre who's gone for that amount of money around a year ago, to get him at the Den is brilliant business once again from the club and from Gary Rowett, and fair play to the gaffer and the recruitment team for making this happen, because, again, no disrespect to Neil Harris covering old ground. I don't think this is a player we could have got with Neil Harris as the manager. I don't think it's the sort of player that we'd be looking at. So, for me, absolute, especially in the current climate with the COVID-19, no clubs, no money, it's a brilliant signing for us, and I'm very excited about the prospects of Kenneth Zohore starting for Millwall. Obviously he hasn't been playing first team football, so he's probably going to be a little bit off match fitness, I would assume. I'm not sure if he'll go straight into the squad for tomorrow's game. I hope he does, and I hope we throw him straight in the start, because I know show reels, as an editor, I know show reels are meant to show your best attributes, and I know that some West Brom fans didn't really rate him, thought he was a lazy bastard, etc., etc. But you're always going to get the hate that comes with that. It's a fresh start for him. He comes to our club. Will we end up buying him in the long term? Probably not. Wages and transfer fee will probably price us out of that one. But as I said, in the current climate, it's a brilliant, brilliant bit of business. And I'm hoping that Kenneth Zohore goes straight into the mix tomorrow as we travel to Wickham. So that's your lot for this transfer deadline day. I've shot this actually before it's been announced, but I know it's going to happen. So if I missed any minor details out, etc., etc., excuse me, but I've actually shot it at 2 o'clock this afternoon because I found out it is going ahead. So I'll release it once it's gone ahead. So now it's gone ahead, Kenneth Zohore will be a Millwall player. Does that mean anyone's going to go out the door when there was a possibility of Ben Thompson going out to Pompey on loan? And as I said in the video that I did about Ben Thompson, you know, if we're going to get rid of Thompson, I think he wants to free the wages up to bring in another striker. And it looks like that's exactly what's happened. So if Ben Thompson goes to Pompey, I'll be letting you know in another video. But thanks for watching this one. And if you're going to the den tomorrow, I'll be seeing you there because I'm going to the Beanback live. First time at the den in 7 months. Cannot wait for it. Please subscribe to Lions TV. See you at the den if you're going. Come on, you Lions.